Hello, everyone. I hope you're having an absolutely wonderful Sunday. PsycheSiren here. Oh my goodness gracious, y'all. Oh, so much stuff happened. The last session. Oh! Oh, we really don't know how things are gonna go. We really don't know what the consequences of our actions will be. But boy, howdy, are we gonna try to have a good time. we're gonna have a great time. Nothing bad will happen. We won't have any consequences for our actions. Oh. As usual, I will be talking to my wonderful party in chat, and I will be texting away with y'all. Hello, Fangirl. Hello, Dark. Yes, we have updated the intro screen, and we have also updated the overlay, because we are level 11, I believe? Question mark? Yeah, 11. That's what we are. So I figured we would upgrade everyone's stats. Trinity looks like she may be able to survive a little with that 70 HP, but I don't want to get my hopes up. All right, everyone. Let's go ahead and join the Wandering Six. Hello?
Hello.
Hello!
Welcome, OO. Ooh.
Oh no.
Oh, oh,
No. Oh
No.
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 Oh no. Oh no.
Thank you, Pixie. I'm glad we're on the same page.
You're welcome.
Is this how
I'm
we're
getting an
starting?
advertisement about fishing.
Oh, like PH or like catfishing or
No.
Speaking of
Well, it's actually
catfishing.
TurboTax. Okay, go for
Speaking
it.
of catfishing, do you know what noodling is?
Yes! Yes,
Yeah.
it's terrifying!
It scares
It's
me
so
much.
horrifying.
What?
Yeah.
No, just stick your arm in.
Okay.
No.
So,
I have
so
relatives.
For those of you,
Tell them.
oh,
tell
well,
them.
you're from the South. Of course, you have relatives that do it. Sorry, that was mean.
First off, how dare you? Second, you're not
This is-
wrong. But first off,
No. So in my defense, I love the South except for the racism and sexism and homophobia and transphobia. All like the crazy shit, like the sticking your arm into a catfish. That is the stuff that I love and endorse.
listen, the
So,
South
like,
is
if
just
you were-
chaotic good. All right, that's what we are.
It's true. Well, we're working on that.
Chaotic neutral.
There we go. But no, so for
They're
those
at
of you who
least
don't
chaotic.
know, they are certainly chaotic. For those of you who don't know, what noodling is that let's say you want to eat a catfish or you just want to catch a catfish. You get some long ass gloves and then you just like stick your
Gloves.
hands into like the bottom of
Uses
a river
gloves.
hoping that a catfish will. Okay, if you're a fucking psycho, then yes, you don't use gloves. But most people are like slightly more sane and uses gloves. And you just stick your hand like on the bottom of like the river or whatever and hope that a catfish bites your arm so that you can pull it up out of the water.
Yeah. Don't need
That's
no
what
fishing
noodling
pole.
is.
And you hope it's not like a snapping turtle or anything.
Oh,
Yeah, right.
No.
Right. Anyway, I like to call it catfisting because I think that's way
Oh,
funnier.
nope, don't like that.
Um,
Don't like catfisting. The stream does not endorse.
No, I like that better than
Nope,
noodling.
nope, I hate it. I hate it.
Because noodling is just ruining something I love, which is noodles.
Yes, those hot nudes.
Those hot nudes. I love hot nudes. And, just associating those hot nudes with sticking your arm into catfish holes is not what I need in my life.
Why do you say that, Pixie? I honestly like I couldn't think of a better association to make.
Well, it's really slimy thoughts.
Stream
Really.
help.
Stream- noodles are slimy.
Stream
Yeah,
help.
but
Noodles are
it's
slimy.
slimy, not like
Help.
So is
River
catfish if you cook it
slimy.
right?
So D&D.
Okay.
All right. Well, as much as we have loved talking about noodling and Duck Dynasty,
I actually
welcome
meant that.
everyone to Dungeons and Dragons. If you can all feast your eyes on the updated overlay,
So updated. Much wow.
It
I
is.
worked
It looks
very
nice.
hard.
It is very legible. I like it very much.
That was the goal. Thank you.
Um,
Oh,
Did you need to fix one thing?
Oh,
Uh-oh.
the
What?
criticism.
cleric
word.
rogue.
Oh my god! No! I'm just gonna name you a Raric. That's what I'm gonna do.
This council will allow you to sit upon it, but will not grant you the status of rogue.
I kind of like Cloak. I kind of like Cloak.
Oh god.
Oh god. So, Watch Together seems to be not asking me for an extension at the moment. But right now I'm doing Roll20 music, so unless I have something really specific I want you to hear, we'll be doing Roll20 for tonight.
Okay.
So that being said, welcome everybody. Where we had last left off, let's actually play Pyre instead of Hunter.
Let me go get
Alright.
the music going. Here we go.
So, we had last left off. You wonderful individuals had fought your way through hell. Literally, the first layer of Avernus. You had slain a high devil that was extremely powerful and was pioneering new and very dark forms of magic involving the soul. After slaying him, you had taken some of his research, stumbled upon your tiefling party member's mother being arrested, and were told to never return. You were sent home via your plane shift spell scroll. You had returned back to the material plane, successful but disconcerted at the status of Trinity's mother. You had then made contact with Leon, the other poor soul that was entrapped by Gaunter's wily tricks. He, now free of his contract, was going about trying to make amends for the suffering he had caused. You had, Remel in your party, the one who has studied very, very long and very hard about teleportation magic. Checked out Leon's teleportation circle. You guys had been sent back to the Kingdom of Zandir, where you had contacted the investigator detective there and had let her know that you had solved and there wouldn't be any more of these murders. You had solved the case. You then quickly left the city, having casted illusion magic on yourself because you knew that a particular crime group in town who had made a deal with you was now a little upset because said deal was not followed through. You had left town and traveled east. You had made your way to the city of Zarburg, a mostly relaxed town, not massive, but well known for its mage college. You guys were set to meet the arcanist Lilin here, having completed and finished the Scroll of Resurrection. Lilin was to meet you in Zarburg, and his task in the group was to acquire a diamond large enough to cast the spell on the scroll. We had left off with you guys walking up to the college and seeing these 5-columned towers in this massive, ever-stretching complex. You had seen hundreds of students walking around in various, lots of royal blue themed robes with kind of a silver secondary color. The familiar figure of Arcanist Lilin had seen you guys through a window and had made his way down to the gate. And that was where we last left off. I'm making sure I'm right there. Hello. You have made it. I am so glad. Were you successful with the scroll?
Yeah,
We were.
yes, yeah.
I like turned to the others. Like, what were we doing with the scroll again?
Resurrecting his dead apprentice.
Right.
Nearsfar will pull the scroll out of the bag of holding and hand it to him.
Kind of takes it, looks over it. Oh, this is actually, this is perfect. This will do the trick, and it looks like the spell. I'm not as familiar with this type of magic. It is not my school, but it does look in order, which is wonderful news. I'm glad that the cleric was able to help you. I'm hoping that we'll be able to move forward now. I was able to get. Oh, welcome back, Pixie.
Thank you. Discord decided to freeze up in a real weird way, but getting out of the call fixed it. So
Okay.
I'm here. I didn't just like disappear. Sorry.
No, you're good. That we are. I should be able to cast the spell now. Hopefully. If not, I do have a acquaintance in the college who is skilled in such ways. But yes, come. I will go to my study immediately. I'm assuming you would like to be a part of this in some way?
I mean, if we can help at all.
There could be ways, yes. You are a quite talented group, just from what I've seen. You've already done so much, but I would always accept more help. This is a very important thing to me. So, shall we?
Yeah.
All right. And you can see there's excitement but tension in him. Kind of it's something kind of it's been a while since you guys have seen Lilin, but he does carry the same style of robes, same coloration, but a little bit more intricate. You can see finely woven thread throughout the robes in detailed designs. Remel and Trinity would immediately note that these are arcane in nature, though they are not something you're intrinsically familiar with, as your guys' arcane abilities come from more of a inner space rather than an intellectual learned space. But he is without a cap. His gray hair is kind of slicked back, still long and thick, not balding by any means, but definitely a very kind of white color. Cleanly shaved, more on the thin side, tall, kind of lanky individual. Seems to be in not. He doesn't have like a hunchback by any means like that. Seems to be in decent shape for his age. You'd estimate he's in his 50s or 60s. You guys, something that's pretty easy to notice, you do notice two large rings, one on his right hand and one on his left hand. On the left is a amber ring, on the right a garnet. So he leads you through the gate and into the actual complex. You notice immediately, just overwhelmed with how much is going on here. There's just the bustle of students walking all over the place, just hundreds of individuals, and just full of magical talk. Everyone talking about various spells, a variety of magic arts, different schools of magic. Leads you through the central building and takes you guys to the left. You walk down this massive corridor, columned on either side, large study sections set to the side. You see large doors, most of them closed, but some open, which you can see into large lecture halls. Definitely a very, very nice well-made and expensive-looking college. He takes you down the main hallway a little bit, and you come to a staircase. When he's at the staircase, though, he goes to the wall next to it and touches the wall. For a second, nothing happens, and then a glow, and suddenly the wall, a piece of it kind of shimmers and disappears, and a doorway appears. Inside, it's a small boxed-in room with walls on any side. It tells you, please step in.
Yeah.
All into the room.
I do.
Yeah.
All right, so
Oh,
you
is
guys.
everybody else?
Okay. This isn't quite what I want either. Let's go back to English. So,
Just the title of
step in.
every D&D stream.
Music change.
Let's go back
Yeah.
to anguish.
Yeah, basically. You step into this small boxed-in room, and then there's a wave of the fingers, and suddenly the wall reappears, and you guys are walled in on all four sides. And then you feel like your stomach kind of shift a little bit as it feels like your body is rising. We will be there momentarily.
Does Remel notice like any glyphs or anything, or?
Make a perception check.
I can do that. Not horrible. Perception. 12. Not great.
It's hard to tell, honestly. When you're looking at the walls, it just seems kind of like walls. There may be a spot that would be like housing a glyph, but you can't really tell.
Mm-hmm.
You guys go. It goes on for about 30 seconds to a minute. And finally, towards the end, it kind of, you guys feel like a small jolt as the motion, your kind of inertia, as the room stops moving. You stop traveling. And then the door again kind of reappears, that doorway does. But this time you see a very cozy study. Warm wooden desk, a series of bookshelves, a very cozy candles, lanterns across the room, very nice floor rugs, a large kind of chandelier from the ceiling as you guys kind of walk in. There's even some plant life here. You guys step into the room. Lilin kind of, welcome. This is my study. It is part of my home here. I am one of the professors and one of the primary practitioners of the college. We live on the premises. So, something else to note for you guys. You guys look out. There's a window here, and you look out the window, just kind of briefly glancing at it. It's pretty large, and you see a very large kind of verdant expanse. You see these grassy hills and these plains of just impossibly healthy looking grass. And then out beyond it, you see a large mountain range. Larger than the mountain ranges you had passed through before. This was definitely not the Filburn Mountains. And this was not a view you would get outside of this city. From this city, all you would see is farmland, or maybe the ocean to the east, or the river, but none of that was in sight.
Remel is just awestruck.
Well, let me very quickly yes, let me very quickly reach out to my acquaintance and see if we can get to work on this. I would love to do it right away if that is okay with you all.
Yeah, I mean, Sooner the better.
Wonderful. Just give me one moment. If you want to step into further into the room, there is a spell circle which we will use. So, you takes a moment, kind of traces a signal. Hello, guten Morgen. Yeah. This is and just starts speaking in a language that you guys are not familiar with. So yeah, it's morning time. I would say good morning.
Okay. You said never mind. Don't worry about it.
Okay. So, you guys aren't familiar with this language, so he speaks for a moment, and then
Sorry.
My brain has lost my train of thought. Okay. So you guys mill about in the room for a moment, and there is a knock from one of the walls across the hallway. You wait for a moment. It seems like strange that a wall is being knocked on. Suddenly the wall itself kind of splits, almost like a growth, like it was broken, and it starts retracting slowly. And you see a older elvish woman. She's about 5'2", pretty short, very, very thin, almost frail. Like she sports kind of similar robes to Lilin, but she does bear a large kind of necklace. Which anyone proficient in religion?
Yes.
All right, go ahead and make a religion check for me.
I certainly am.
Vela was as well, I think.
Yeah, I think so. 14.
Once again,
Okay.
certainly not the cleric, though.
I know.
Thought you were.
Oh. Discord
Do you
issue.
have Villa's character sheet?
What's up?
Do you have Villa's character sheet?
No. Well, maybe an older one, but why?
Well, she's religious and proficient
Oh.
in religion, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, I can roll for
That
it.
sounds correct.
Yeah.
I know
2.
someone else's.
I rolled a 2, so.
Oh, well, you
What was
know.
the total you rolled again?
14 for me.
Okay. So 14. You are, you're competent in religions. You would be able to tell, like, I mean, this is like seeing the symbol of someone that's like Hindu or something like that. If you know religions, you're going to be able to tell one of the biggest religions in the world's sign. So it's not like a super challenging role. You notice the symbol of Volca. This is the god of law, order, and light.
Feld,
Hmm?
wasn't the son of Volca trapped in that statue?
That is what. Yes. Yes, there
Yeah.
was a statue that was talking to you and saying that it was the son of Volca and that you should free it.
And then we didn't. Yeah.
Because he was Angie.
True.
I think we actually planned to drop the mountain on it. I don't know if we did that.
Hmm.
We planned to do that.
I remember right, it was speaking Draconic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I feel like we collapsed the room the statue is in.
I thought we did something to it.
Yeah.
I definitely thought you destroyed it or something along those lines. I cannot remember.
I don't think we destroyed the statue because we didn't want to accidentally free him. But I think we collapsed the whole room, and it was like under a mountain or something. In a mountain. I don't know. My
It's in
memory
a big
is
old room at least.
bad.
It was so long ago.
I know.
I'm gonna
All
take
my
now to
notes
promote the
say-
VOD channel. We have all the VODs from January of 2020.
Don't make me watch my own self.
Right. No, all my notes say is that Varen,
Same.
son of Volca, is trapped in the statue. Volca is the eternal dragon, god of the dragons, law, order, and light. And then Lazarius is the one who orchestrated everything.
Okay.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, I see. Let me see.
Watch us destroying that
Shadow,
statue.
Shadow Isles, right?
Yep, that was in the Shattered Isle whenever you guys were going through the Lazarius's compound. On my notes, I have that you guys didn't do anything to this statue, but you tried to make sure best that it was unreachable. If I remember correctly, there was a fear that destroying the statue would also inherently free the thing trapped.
Yeah, maybe
That
we
sounds
just
right.
maybe we just collapse the entrances.
Yeah,
I feel like that's what we did.
that's what I have
I remember doing
pretty much written down.
something to it.
But yeah, so Remel, who is in the restroom, would notice that this is a symbol of Volca. This kind of this elvish woman comes in. Hello. You must be the ones that Lilin was speaking of. It is nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you as well.
My name is Linnea. I am the High Cleric here. It seems that one of our students has found herself in quite the predicament.
That's a bit of an understatement.
It was a heartbreaking thing to discover.
Yes, it certainly would be. Just kind of takes a moment. I apologize. It's not very often that we have a student die, especially in times of peace like this. Zalia was well liked among her peers.
Can I do an insight check?
Yeah.
If there's anything more?
Okay. You trying to glean if like there's something they're hiding?
Yeah. If there's something
Okay.
more than just, a lost apprentice.
Yeah.
15, so that's 27.
27. Okay.
Expertise, baby.
Yes, that's the one.
I was wondering if this was the same one who was killed because they were scared of her magic, and then we branded him. So good to know. Good to know. Added to the scrapbook of bonding with Irisvar. Oh my god.
With Rimmel just
Yes.
kind of there.
Hermel's just like shaking back and forth.
Like, oh, look at this butterfly. That's a nice butterfly.
Look at the butterfly. Oh my god.
The name of the school, by the way, to answer that question for everybody, is the Arcanum Zandir.
That's a fancy name.
There's a Y. I don't think, have I spelled Zandir in chat before?
This?
I don't think so.
Yes.
Okay.
So with that insight check, we'll do some whispered DMs.
I did not write an ad. However, I will take this. I can make one up if you want.
It's okay. My whispers are fast, like the wind.
Okay. I see.
Weird spurs.
So she takes a moment and starts laying out spell symbols, kind of getting this ground ready. She takes the scroll that Lillian had. Lillian goes to a drawer in his desk, opens it, casts an incantation, and then you suddenly see a larger than any of you have ever seen, diamond.
Oh,
Come.
Trinity's eyes just get like wide.
Yes, this is necessary to cast a spell. It consumes it, unfortunately. It was very,
Man.
it was money is inconsequential, but it was hard to track down.
I can imagine that thing's massive.
Yes. So, Linnea, is this all we need? Yes. This is all that we need, but the ritual itself will be challenging. If there is anything you have to offer, I believe we have some of the ashes, correct?
Yeah.
And
I'm pretty sure we gave
bone
those back.
fragments.
Yeah, we gathered them up.
Yes, I have them. Please place them in the center of the circle.
Was there any stuff that we didn't give up? Like, did we keep something in secret?
We gave the ring to them, right?
I believe you guys gave the ring back.
Yeah, we gave
and
the ring in her diary, I think.
Yeah, that was
I think that was
everything.
it.
So we have the body though, right?
Yeah, I made sure that we got the
Mhm.
bits of her left over returned to them.
The remains are placed in the center of the circle. If there's anything you can do to assist in this, you are welcome to now. Any way you could think of trying to call to the spirit or aiding in the casting of this spell, you are more than welcome.
Earsfar steps forward.
Mm-hmm.
I'll help with the
Trinity,
casting of the spell. I'm somewhat familiar with this type of magic.
Okay.
Trinity steps forward as well to lend her abilities.
Yeah, Ramon will offer aid in any way he can.
Okay. So, we have now entered the resurrection skill game. So, if you guys are wanting to bring an offering to this in some way, shape, or form, you'll have to think of a specific thing you would like to do. Also, why is that not set to replay? Right. Okay. So an example of this, when used elsewhere, was trying to. I've seen people try to commune or speak with the deceased, trying to call back to them. Some people have tried to call out to their gods to make deals, or other entities to make deals. Some people have tried to add with their a spell of their own to assist in the process. Some people have brought important items to the deceased. These are kind of a variety of ways. Any other creative idea will definitely be entertained or more than likely accepted. So just to give you guys kind of some examples to hopefully make it a little bit more easy to understand. So the three of you immediately piped up wanting to help. Do you have specific ways you would like to help?
Rimmel is gonna sacrifice 100 gold dust and some of his spell components.
Okay.
She's a magic user.
Okay. And you just want to... Are you going to say any words with this, or is this just like something that maybe is an anchor for her?
Something like an anchor.
Okay. Roll a... Roll an intelligence check.
I can do that.
Or Arcana, specifically.
I can do that. Ooh, not great. You know what? Even worse. Cool. Well, 9.
Okay. All right. So you place those items down in an attempt to assist. Irisfar, what were you saying?
Irsfar is going to, I guess, douse the diamond with holy water he has, and then assist in reading the incantation
Okay.
while channeling his, divine magic. I guess technically he would actually use channel divinity and use preserve life,
Okay.
but offer it towards the spirit.
Okay. Roll a so cleric wisdom. So roll a wisdom check.
The add modifier.
Yep, just D20 plus your whiz.
14. Also
14?
not a great roll.
Okay.
Average roll, I guess.
Okay. So you add these pieces, these components, and you start seeing your own incantation, and you feel the call of your goddess. So something that I failed to point out. This is my fault. There are a maximum of 3 offerings allowed.
Well,
So-
if other people stop, Rebel can stay out.
Okay, you're muted, by the way.
Yeah, Rimmel can stay out if other people have stuff to offer, especially people closer to her.
Lillian kind of steps forward. I would have something if you all do not mind.
No, not at all.
Very well. And you see him sit down for a moment, and he pulls a violin out of a nearby cupboard. And he starts to play. Okay. It's not something you would hear at an orchestral performance. It's not a professional at work here, but it is hauntingly melancholy, sad, and seems very in the moment. You all take a moment, just kind of watching this. And Linnea gives a nod. There can be one more. depending on who would like to step up.
Monday would, kind of raise a hand a little bit tentatively. So, I don't know a lot about magic, but, I've, died before, and I'm back. I was brought back by the matron. So, I thought, perhaps I could, kind of commune, do a bit of a prayer, see if I can, make a bit of a deal in regards to that. I've already come back once, and I kind of have the feeling that if I die, I would come back again. So, I'm willing to, what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of sacrifice some of my own ability to come back to, help someone else out who really didn't deserve to die.
Okay. Make a religion check.
Ooh, not good at that.
D4. Well, I'll know after you.
Yes, I'll let you know if it's needed. We'll see for the middle of the night. See how these dice are feeling.
Yeah, no pressure, everybody. Just a resurrection to start the night off.
It was real bad. A D4 would not even help. I'm trying to think if there's any way I can reroll that, but I don't think I have anything that would let me do it for religion. No, unfortunately. Yeah, it's not gonna help. Even with a D4, I could only get 8.
Oof.
Big 4.
I'll give you a D4 anyways.
Okay.
I have something if that doesn't work.
It's 3 attempts.
So I got 7 religion to try and talk to the matron about swapping some of my own.
Okay. So, Linnea, kind of you do pray, you do attempt to pray, and your prayers feel like normal. But yes, there have been since I hadn't mentioned there need to be 3 attempts, I let Remel just rescind his because he didn't know that there was a limited amount. But now there have been 3 attempts, so it's that is all that can be done. You guys all kind of take a breath, sitting around, keeping an eye on, as Lilia starts chanting and reading off of the scroll. Okay. So, as she reads through the incantation, the room lights up. Immediately, there's a golden light that emanates from the center of the chamber, the spell circle. You look outward and you just notice these tendrils of light shooting through the room. The violin is lit up with a magnificent gleam. Earstars, prayer, and egg kind of, I'd call it like a pendant, yeah? Or necklace?
Yeah.
Also shines with a glow. And suddenly there's this shattered light all over the room, blinding. And then it is gone. The light condenses into the center. It's just a ball of almost white energy. Finishes the incantation, it dulls, and in its place is a body of a young woman. Not but 19 or 20 years of age. The body is curled up. It's in, she actually, all you can see is kind of the bare skin of her back. Quickly, Lilin covers her with a blanket. You guys see as for the first time, Zalia opens her eyes again. You guys see bright, kind of green, almost aquamarine eyes, and kind of brunette hair that falls down to the shoulder blades. Eyes kind of flutter and look up at you guys. And I would like you guys to all go check out Discord.
For a minute, it sounded like you were gonna say roll for initiative.
I know. I was like, oh god, wait, did we fuck it up?
Gosh.
As the demon who has possessed her body is now rising up. from the
Right,
dark.
right. That's what I was afraid of.
1 second, hold on.
Holding.
This is my fault because of stupid. It's because of good old times with Discord being a little hoe.
Oh, is
It's
it
too, if it's too big, you can like if you want to send it to me another place, I can upload it. Guys,
I'm just gonna do Google Drive, and it'll take just a second. Oh wait, there it
Use
is.
Google Drive for like everything at this point.
Yeah.
Our Google overlords. Between our Google overlords and our Disney overlords and our just Amazon overlords, there's really a
great
know.
time.
yeah,
Right.
But
It's a
to
great
live
time.
with monopolies. Yeah, it's
Yep.
just
Okay, so hopefully this should work. The DCs fluctuate depending on what the offering is. Also.
Mm-hmm.
God,
Ooh.
beautiful.
Oh,
Still
that's
loading.
gorgeous.
Here, I'm gonna save it and then I can upload it to Discord.
That's awesome.
So this is drawn by Gaz Draws, artist that I've used multiple times before.
That's cool.
Well, it's fantastic work. I love it. It's
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I
There you go.
really like her eyes.
Yeah.
There you go.
Their work always reminds me of like
Oh, that's nice.
the D&D books.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
So, you know, she also has her little amber necklace.
Ooh.
So, Lilin quickly kind of snaps his fingers in an incantation, and she is clothed, similar to how you see her now in the artwork. As she looks up, and there is a soft kind of relief almost, and a cry, and she just throws herself into Lilin's arms and starts sobbing. I also would like to point out, as you guys notice this, her hair, which was a dark brunette color, starts fading, and there are now streaks of white through it. Linnea kind of looks on. It seems that coming back from death is not the easiest of things, and some things can be changed.
She okay?
She should be. She will be weak for a time, but the hair probably will stay that way for the rest of her life.
I just,
Oh, hey, nothing wrong with a little bit of white in your fur.
Yeah, I think it's actually quite gorgeous.
I just can't believe she's alive.
Yes. magic can do quite a lot. And you guys notice that the diamond and the scroll as the spell were cast just disintegrated. You guys kind of all take a moment, kind of shuffling idly, as you give Lilin and Zalia kind of their space. After a moment, Linnea also goes up and, "Welcome back, child." She gets a big hug. "I'm so glad to see you safe. You are quite fortunate that these kind folk here brought you back to us. They discovered you." Just kind of looks up to you guys for the first time. "Thank you. Thank you so much."
Of course.
Searstar kind of gives like a half bow.
We made sure that the man that did this, we made sure he'd never do it again.
It's kind of a moment of a lot of memories flooding back. Kind of a shocked face. A shudder. And she's just quiet for a moment. "You should rest for the day, child. Let you regain your strength here. Lilin has plenty of space for sleeping." "Yes, but first, you said you are adventurers, right?"
Yes.
Are
Oh
you
yeah, that's what we do.
Are you strong? You must have been if you brought me back.
Monday flexes.
May I ask you of something? Even after you've done so much. Is that possible?
Of course. Yeah, of course.
Lillian just kind of... "You cannot be thinking still." "But I am. My reason for traveling north was to go to the Crimson Woods and try to figure out what is happening. It is of great magical interest and to the state, to the kingdom. If Calagar cannot get it under control, it could be a risk to all of us. I was meant only to scout and see how far it had encroached. My way through Oghold, things took a turn for the worst."
Love that, and you're just trying to help.
Right, but
Yeah. But it seems I should train more and stay in Zandir for a bit longer before I travel the world.
You know, I hear staycations have gotten really popular.
Maybe I should try it.
Oh
There's so much to do in a wizard's tower.
yeah. I'm sure you can find something to, you know, bench press or something. I don't know. That table looks pretty good.
Yeah. I could try, yeah. She kind of like loses her strength a little bit and falls into... She's kind of on her knees at this point and trying to kind of stand up, but she kind of slumps back down. Lillian catches her. "That is enough for today. This is enough. You should go to bed. You're right. You're right. Please, if you can, come back in the morning and we'll talk more about this.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I hope you get good rest.
Well, I've been resting for quite some time, so it'll be strange. How long has it been, Lilith? It takes a moment. You were last seen in... The last I heard of you was 3 months ago. So, about 3 months. She kind of nods. Well, it could have been 3 years, so I'll take what I can get. But yes, I should rest. Please, come by the tower tomorrow. I do wish to speak. It's very important.
Of course.
Thank you for everything. Genuinely.
Of course. I think we're just glad you're back after everything that happened.
That's very kind. You've shown that there is truly kindness that is without the need for repayment, that it exists. That warms my heart.
Oh, hey, doing the right thing is its own reward.
I wish more people saw it that way.
Oh, well, maybe they'll figure it out.
Maybe someday. She kind of gives you guys a slight nod, and Lillian and Linnea grab her by each's shoulder and start moving her. Lillian looks back. Give me 1 moment and I will return. They take her through another small doorway and down what looks like a hallway before the door closes. And you guys are left alone for a time.
Well, time to steal all their crap and run.
No. Why do I feel weirdly somber? I think this would be a joyous moment, and it is, but
I think it brings up a lot of rough memories.
Oh, and I think she remembers everything. So that's like super heavy.
Yeah.
suppose.
But at the same time, like, it's hard to wake up knowing that you were dead. So, I mean, I think it's great that she's back, fantastic, but I don't know. I think it's hard for somebody to pick back up where they left off, I guess.
Yeah, sort of like a grieving of what was missed, what could have been.
Yeah.
Oh, and who
The
you were.
possibility of not coming back.
Well, I remember the trauma that we went through when they wanted to take our magic away. I can't imagine being killed over something I couldn't control. She has a lot to deal with and a lot to come to terms with now. But with time, I think she'll be okay. She seems like she has a lot of support here.
Yeah.
They seem to really care for her.
I
Yeah.
mean, they went to the ends of the world to get her back.
Yeah. That's amazing. I'm glad she has that.
Oh, and the good thing about being alive is that you get to try again.
That's very true,
Yeah.
Monday.
It's about this time that Lilin alone returns. Let's see. Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't your source passive perception like 18
Or
or 16?
on my character sheet, it's a little bit awkward because of my double proficiency for expertise. Does that add to your passive perception or no?
It's whatever your perception modifier is. It's 10 plus that.
So according to my character sheet right now, it is 27. But
Well,
then,
what's your
You have
what's your
So
perception
it-
modifier?
just wisdom alone, or do I add in my proficiency?
Just whatever
So it'd be
whatever it is.
plus
For this.
8. So it'd be 18.
Okay, yeah, that sounds accurate to me then.
Yeah, because the way my character sheet does it right now
I gotcha.
counts the double proficiency in there, so it makes the passive score 27.
So yes, 18. Okay, yeah, you would easily, with your perceptive eyes, you'd be able to notice that,
My brand.
yeah, that Lilin has been crying a lot, very red in the corners of his eyes, and that there's just so much relief on his face. Thank you. You do not know the kindness you have done to me today. It is more than I have ever been paid by anyone. You have earned quite a lot, a favor for me. Whatever you would want, I can give.
Thank you. I think we're all just glad we were able to help.
Yes.
yeah.
You happen to have a teleportation circle?
He kind of looks at you a little odd. I do. Are you also skilled in the magical arts of teleportation?
Yes, I am.
Would you like to see?
If that's okay.
Kind of just looks at you, a little smile. Of course, come.
He follows.
He turns to go to a wall, and suddenly a door handles on it. He opens it. Right here. Inside, you see a large entry hall with some light furniture for kind of like a lounge, and an area where you could place your shoes. And then on the other side of that is a teleportation circle, which you can memorize.
Yes. Absolutely.
If you ever need my help on anything, do let me know. It seems that Zalia has had her mind ever on her mission. I'll let her go into the details tomorrow, but it's quite significant to her and to, well, all of us, but it has special significance.
Yeah. Well, perhaps we can help in any way we can with that as well.
Yes. For that, I can absolutely compensate you. So, we can go over the details tomorrow. Until then, I also need to rest. I must cancel my classes for the afternoon. And
Yeah, you should get some rest.
yes.
We
Uh,
all should.
yes. Please do enjoy Zarberg. It is a quite beautiful city. Truly a bustling trade town.
I look forward to exploring it.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Here, I'll expedite your trip out. That way you don't have to fuss about with so many doors. And he kind of snaps his finger. There's a hatch in the ground. If you just open that, it will take you out of the tower completely.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You open the hatch and you see the street outside of the academy, but the perspective is wrong. Like you're looking down, but it's like what would be forward if you were standing on the road. So it looks like you're gonna jump straight into the sky almost, or the horizon. It's the perspective is odd, but trust me, once you step through, you'll renegotiate to the appropriate angle.
That makes sense.
So I
Right.
don't think it really does, but I trust you. So
It'll be fine.
I mean,
So-
I'm in the same boat as Monday. I'll just step through.
Okay, so Flame goes through first, and as you step your foot through, your body, it's not like nauseating, but it's definitely disorienting as you adjust, and you go from stepping through a hole in the ground to rightly adjusted. So as you kind of drop through, it spits you out, and you end up on the ground, standing outside of the academy. And you look down, and you see the gateway, and it's on it looks like a doorway almost in the middle of the street, and as you look at it, you're looking up to the rest of your party members.
Oh, this is freaky. I don't like this.
As each of you kind of step through, you have that same kind of very bizarre disorientation as you step through, and your body is rightly adjusted. Flame, from the outside, as you see, everybody kind of just jumps in, and then suddenly they're at the right angle as they exit.
That's weird. Magic is. I'm gonna stick to stabbing things.
Magic is so fun.
Monday's just kind of looking confused between like the ground and the doorway portal thing, and then the ground, and then the doorway portal thing, and then her own feet.
Yeah, me either,
Mhm.
Monday.
It's okay. It's okay.
So I just don't. Okay, I'm not gonna think about it. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's well, okay, so how I think it works, and he just goes into like a super specific and dense explanation.
Monday's last word's over.
Yeah. He starts talking about the
This is-
fundamentals.
Flame doesn't even pretend to try to understand.
So as the last of you go through the portal, it shuts behind you. So you guys have the rest of the day. What would you guys like to do?
My God, shopping.
Shopping.
Oh my god, shoes.
Shit.
Oh my god, shoes.
I'm gonna make Lemure carry every single thing I buy.
Yeah, did Lemire and Trinity's dad just wait outside the
Yes, they did.
Okay, I forgot they
I'm
were with us.
imagining them going to get a drink at the pub or something.
Yeah,
Oh my
they're
God, that
actually- they're like a
conversation.
nearby cafe, but it's like a student place, but like mostly it's like all like college age
Oh,
kids and like
no.
high school kids. So your dad just like sticks out like a sore thumb. But you
Oh,
actually
no.
come upon the cafe and you actually see him kind of sitting with some students. You're like, yeah, and you would be surprised about what kind of creatures you could find in hell. Let me tell you.
Dad? Hey, what
hi
you
there.
talking
Hi.
about with these people?
We're just talking about different planes. Your dad is so interesting. I can't believe what a father that must be.
Oh God, it's like real life. Oh God, I am very uncomfortable. For those of you that don't know, my dad is in his 70s and he's single and very much a ladies' man. So like my whole life has been like corralling him away from people. So
I didn't know this, and I find this mental image so good.
he's just like a very short sultan in Aladdin, but he likes to be like James Bond-esque, but he's not. It's
How tall is your dad?
growing up he was 5'5", but now he's like 5'2", because he's shrinking.
Your dad is like my dad's height, which is very small.
But I'm like 6 feet.
Yeah. See, whereas like I am in a like the same size. You're so tall.
Me and my
then
mom
it's just like
are both way taller.
yeah, that's such a funny mental image because like I'm very small, but like just the image of you having to corral your short dad away from ladies is the funniest.
I would tell him about friends in college and he'd be like, "Oh, Roxanne, is she single?" And I'm like, "Stop it! Stop it!"
Oh, God.
What is it with Middle Eastern and Italian men and shrinking? Because my grandfather's a mixture of the two, and he also shrunk.
I think it's just a thing when you get older. Like my grandmother was 5 even before like life happened, and
so
now she's like
disappeared.
4'10".
I think there is like I know that at least in the case of my family, who are all just incredibly Italian, they all have really god awful knees. And so like they lose all the cartilage in like their knees and their lower backs.
Oh
And
no!
then it just you just lost like 2 inches. You were probably once 5'5". We'll say you still are. See, I'm 5'1 3/4", so everyone's still taller than me, but everyone in my family's shrinking. And I have the joy of knowing that my spine is literally fused. I can't shrink.
Suck it, losers.
Yeah. 3 major back surgeries. I can't shrink. Bring it. It was
Oh
worth
my
it.
God!
Well, you can't at least shrink from your vertebrae. You can shrink from your knees.
I could shrink from my knees. I have been pretty easy on my knees, though. Unlike
I
my
can
dad,
fix
who was
that.
like...
Get new knees.
Sorry.
That was wonderful. Thank you. Unlike the rest of my family who like played sports and were like in football and track and volleyball and basketball.
Who plays sports?
That's me. That's
The
I
rest
play
of my
sports.
family.
Not I. I would
I-
never play sports.
I
It's not
had
like you're on the same
bad
team or
knees.
anything.
I've had bad knees since I was 14, which like really does not bode well for me.
I remember vividly my very short father being my soccer coach when I was a child, and oh God, the stories.
Coaches as dad, or dads as coaches. It's truly a time.
My dad used to coach my like little league softball. That was the last sport I played because I have the competitive drive of like a wet paper bag.
Same.
I have no urge to compete at all whatsoever. I'm really good at like individual tasks. Like I like to compete against myself. But if they put me in front of a team and like these people, you're competing against them, they're your enemy. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, I'm just gonna pick some grass, I guess.
You're that
This
kid
person
off to
seems
the
like a
side
friend.
eating bugs.
Yeah. Yeah, they learned not to put me in the outfield. I was a good player, but when they put me in the outfield, I was not paying attention.
So, you try to pull away your father?
Yes, just like real life. I try to pry him away from the college students.
Well, it looks like I have got to go, but I will probably be around town for a little bit longer. Who knows? You guys are very interesting. Make sure you stay on your studies. But you're all such lovely people. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon or your morning, I guess. Traveling's so crazy. There's day and night cycles again. They're all just like, they all just kind of laugh a little bit. And they're like, it was so nice to meet you. Your father's so interesting. He's such a great character. We would love to have you all around again. It'd be great.
Oh, thank you. So kind. Well, we really must be going, but thank you.
Oh, I really like your dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, once again, not to like rebel, and he like leans down far enough so he can kind of give you a little bit of an elbow.
Oh, ow. Oh my.
Dad, what did you do with Lemure? Where is he?
Yeah,
Oh,
where's
he's
Lemure?
hey there, it's right behind you.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh god.
Is Lemure hammered?
No.
What does
Okay.
Lemure look like? What what have we cast on him?
He's invisible.
Oh, Jesus.
He says out loud.
Oh,
That way you don't gotta pay for the booze.
I'm pretty sure Lemure actually looks kind of fucked up.
You shut the fuck up, I'm like beautiful.
Would you like to be visible with something, or do you want to stay like this?
Nope, I'm loving this.
Okay.
Free drinks all day. Woo!
Oh God, Dad, you had him drink with the college kids.
Listen, they were gonna notice if he was missing.
Oh my God.
Nothing like a mimosa in the morning, am I right?
All right, you know what? Hold on. Trinity gets rope out of her satchel, and she kind of feels around to tie it around Lemure's like his arm.
Make a perception check with disadvantage.
Okay.
Keen ears for assist with this.
Please help me. Please.
Sure, you can make a flat roll then, no disadvantage.
15.
Okay, he rolled he rolled a 17 on stealth, so
Gosh dang it, I'm trying to tie
just
him
gonna
to my
attempt to reach out
father.
and grab him at this point.
Thank
okay,
you.
you can roll perception check with disadvantage then.
Oh God.
While this is happening, Monday's just kind of like looking at the drinks and looking at the
How about an
stage
18?
assumes Lemire's.
Oh, let me check something really
Thank you,
quickly.
you're fine.
That was not a great roll. Because don't forget, I get a plus 12.
He rolled a 20 non-natural.
We're just like looking like crazy people feeling around in the air.
You just kind of hear a voice now that's like probably like 5-10 feet above you. Like, listen, just tell me what you want. Don't try to grab me. It's weird.
Listen. You're a bit tipsy, and we don't want you floating off. I know. We don't want you floating off into someone. So
I'm not gonna float off into someone. I'm taller than them all right now.
Just
find somewhere we can go, okay? And I can go sleep.
Oh God. Okay.
It's my nighttime. This is like plane lag. Plane of existence lag.
Oh God. just don't float off, okay?
We'll all float on all right.
Oh
Okay.
my God.
Alright.
Boo.
Where's the internet?
Why did we take him out of hell again?
So you can bring hell home.
Yeah.
Can we go back and get Princess?
I want princess.
Shittering noises begin.
She's useful.
Starts eating the college students.
Gladly.
Oh, it's okay. They don't have to pay debt anymore.
Exactly. Who's a good girl?
I've heard that if you get hit by a spider, you get your all A's for the semester.
Oh my God.
So
So
I've heard that if your roommate gets eaten by a spider,
Oh
you
my
get
God.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, Trin dear,
yes.
do we have an abode we'd like to go? Would you like me and our good friend Lemure to go and scout ahead maybe? And I'm sure we can find something to entertain ourselves throughout the day.
Just
And
promise me.
you kids go out and have fun.
Just promise me nowhere too over the top. I know how you are. Just keep the budget in mind and stop talking to the college students, okay?
Oh, but they're such good kids.
Yeah,
And he kind of opens up his coin purse for a second. He like, you think the budget's okay? And you just see hundreds of gold coins.
Dad, put that away. You'll get stabbed. Just
Or is
be
this the
careful.
bad part of town?
No, it's not a bad part of town. It's just these
He looks
kids are
around.
living.
It doesn't seem like the bad part of town. He's just talking like way too loud.
Dad, just
Okay.
keep a low profile, okay?
All right.
Okay.
No. Do you hear that baby cry? Oh my goodness! I must go assist.
No, please, Dad, no.
All right, to the end, Lemure. And he kind of looks around. You with me, buddy? Oh yeah. All right, let's go find a place to kick our feet up.
Oh my god.
The Adventures of Trinity's Dad and Lemire.
I didn't expect real life to come into play. One time, I took my dad to a farmer's market in Arkansas for the first time, and he legitimately bought this huge thing of strawberries, because that's the thing Arkansas is known for. It's strawberries. My dad bought a huge bushel and started just handing it out to people in this farmer's market. This short little Middle Eastern man going up to these people's children, like, "Oh, would you like a strawberry?" And I'm like, "Dad, please."
Sounds about right.
You know, his heart seems like it's in the right place.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I probably wouldn't take strawberries from a random guy in the farmer's market.
You know, more people did than I thought would, and it led to
You know,
discussions,
that's
and
impressive.
I was just mortified.
I mean, honestly, they probably thought that he was like selling strawberries and giving people samples.
Oh my
Like-
god.
Welcome to Costco.
But yeah,
No,
he's
they're not
such-
doing samples right now.
but like he's got the V-neck and a
Yeah.
gold chain in rural Arkansas.
I mean, you know, people are like, oh, free samples. Okay.
I mean, I always knew that strawberries grew on Middle Eastern men in rural Arkansas. If
Yes.
they're wearing a V-neck
Yeah.
gold chain.
That's where they're
You
from.
You just go shake them and a whole bunch of strawberries fall out.
I was like, on my keyboard.
All right, let's go shopping.
All right, so where would you guys like to go?
Anywhere, anywhere.
Papa, Marion, and Lemure go away.
Yep.
The horses are
We'll
about.
just tag along.
Let's do Unbroken Road. So, yes, the city is yours. What would you like to do, mein Fräulein?
What?
What would you
German
like to
guy
do?
is this? Who's
Mm.
this
Is
a
it
character?
Awesome. No. Okay, but he said shopping. Anything in particular?
Trinity would like a drink. Totally not related to what just happened.
Totally not related.
Rema wants to get snack food that's like that they're known for, and I hope it's not like the food from where Flame's from.
What are you?
That's right.
What are you saying?
I
God,
forgot.
Some people just don't have tape.
Let's just go to a tavern and get some goodies.
Maybe they'll have haggis. I don't know.
Oh, I hope they have haggis.
I hope they
Me
don't.
too.
So good though, and so hearty. You know, it'll put hair on your chest.
I don't
You
want
need
Right.
some.
them.
You don't have enough.
Just
It-
because we have
really-
skin doesn't mean.
We also have skin. We all just have hair on top of the skin. And,
We
and
like
you
being
should
cold
have-
furless. We like that you're
You should-
furful. It's fine.
But don't you get cold though?
Well, that's why we have clothing.
Oh
Yeah,
but I have
true.
clothing too.
this
Rema just
seems
kind of
like you're-
stares at her severe lack of clothing.
Oh hey now, I've got a bikini on, and like a little sarong skirt thing.
And a crown. The tiara. Don't
Oh,
forget.
very important. And my satchel.
Oh.
I'm more dressed, but I'm still not quite as dressed as everyone. Like I'm still.
You're still showing some fur.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, otherwise, I would just be a matted mess all the time.
Oh.
But like, I really think that y'all are missing out. Like, it's so much more efficient.
If we ever get fur, we'll come to y'all for help then. But I don't
Yes.
I don't think we grow it, but thank you.
Oh, hey, I've seen some pretty hairy, like, humans and stuff, so, like, anything's possible.
That's fair.
I believe they're called bears.
Oh, yeah.
Mm,
Do we find the
People
place?
confuse me for a bear all the time, and I'm like, no, I'm a bugbear.
Do we find the alcohol yet? Do we find it?
So let me hold a
I'm back.
moment.
What did I
Welcome
just miss?
back.
You
Oh, we're
You
talking
missed
about
nothing.
bears.
everything.
Talk about bears. Hashtag just bear stuff.
Mhm.
I know
Heck,
what kind of
welcome
bear.
to your
Not the good
first
kind of bear
viewing
either.
of our D&D
I-
stream. It's always like this, girl. It always is.
If I were a game man, I would think that it's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with them. They're not bad.
So about those drinks.
So, I'd say pretty quickly, you would in this area of the town, it's very much college town vibes here. This is where a lot of the taverns and ale houses are. Shopping district is nearby because they know the youth with their extra money to spend.
Oh
So
my
you
God.
can pretty easily find the Greasy Bow Ale House. Tavern ran by a young man looking like in his maybe his 20s. It looks like he could almost be a student as well. Very eccentric, kind of bright green coat or tunic with trousers to match. Wearing some spectacles. Very black hair, kind of pulled back, slick back. He kind of has that same energy as what's his name? The weird dude that films movies in Legend of Korra.
Very.
Varric?
Varric. Yes, he has strong Varric energy.
Oh no.
So I just wanna say,
Excellent.
in my other campaign, I made someone who had Varric energy, and then I never gave him a name, and then when they asked his name, I'm like, Varric?
Gosh, dang it.
Spelled differently? Because I forgot to name him. That happens. Anyway.
Maybe like that.
I'll tell you his name, and it's a good name.
It's the greatest name.
Best
Quickly
name.
Google things.
Definitely not a name I'm making up on the spot, on screen, right now.
Oh my God.
Does anybody here not know who Varric is?
Raise his hand.
Okay. Then. Okay, did you already have one ready? There we go. So you guys, you walk in, kind of looks at you. Hello there! Is there something I can do for you?
Alcohol. Now, please.
All right, alcohol now, and what about the rest of you? You say cake? Pancake. All right, small. Oh, you're a gnome. That makes sense. All right, pancake for the gnome.
I'll take an ale.
An ale. All right, all right. Susie, come here. Now listen to these people and take their order. He leaves and steps behind the bar again and starts polishing the same glass that he was polishing came in. Oh, by the way, I'm Everard Livingstone. Nice to meet you. Welcome to my ale house. A young dwarvish woman kind of walks up to you. Hello. It's nice to meet you. I'm Susie. I'm here. Ale, whatever strong it sounds like. Pancake. Anything else for the rest of you?
Can I just get what's the house special?
How special?
Ale.
I mean, he's actually not fully wrong. It is a local ale. There is a family here that brews it.
Oh, I'd like to try that in like the biggest mug you got.
All right,
Same.
all right.
Cauldron.
So, all right. Well, I think if I recall correctly, let me go check in the back. I think that the summer ale is ready. Let me go check. So it looks like I got 3 ales. Anything else, the rest of you?
Do you have any like hearty dishes?
Hearty food?
Yes, food. I mean, if you have a hearty drink, I'd be curious, but I've never heard of that before.
I mean, we'll have some drinks that'll put some hair on your chest, but I don't know if that's. Yeah, you
Got
already.
plenty, but
Yeah.
I'll take more.
But as far as food's concerned, I mean, Zandir definitely a place with hearty food. If you want some chicken, maybe some. We do taters. We do sauerkraut. Spätzle.
Ooh,
Anything.
What's spätzle?
It's a type of noodle dish.
But it's hearty.
Can be. All of this is very savory.
I see. I'll try the spätzle. I think.
All right. Even could throw some schnitzel in there.
But what is that?
Oh, you'll see.
Oh, okay. I'm excited. Surprising.
Alrighty. So, I love Spätzle.
It's so good.
Me too. I love spätzle.
It's
So-
so good. I don't know
God.
why my school had a giant tray of it though. It was very weird.
That's a little weird.
Yeah, I never had it until I went to college, and then there was always a giant tray of it at lunch, and I'm like, all right. I'll eat that.
There is this thing
Yeah.
though that they have that is so good. It's called Flammkuchen, and it's like the German answer to a pizza. It is the best thing I have ever had. If you
Oh my
ever,
God.
it's so good. It's so friggin' good. I'm missing all the good food now. Oh, and then there's currywurst and just
Oh, currywurst.
currywurst is so good.
Stop making me hungry.
I'm
I already had
sorry.
dinner.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
That's dinner.
I kind of
we've had
already had
bread
second
breakfast.
dinner.
Are you a hobbit?
yes.
I
I am.
Whenever I mention second puberty to my parents, they're always like, "Oh, just like the hobbits." And I'm like, "Yes, mother, just like the hobbits." Anyway,
Now I'm
Oh
just
my
imagining
God.
that that's like canon in Tolkien, where like hobbits do have 2 puberties.
what if all the hobbits are just like they're like that's like the in between like the first and second, and then they turn into the hill giants?
Oh, I love that. That's
Anyway, I have significantly derailed.
It's kind of derail city today. I apologize if I'm a part of that. It's been a long week.
Yeah. Kidding.
So, you guys all find kind of a table. Take a seat. After a short amount of time, Susie comes back over with 3 large ales. Actually, 4 ales. A pancake the size of Remmel's head. You can hear a woo. And then a kind of a plate full of food. It looks like there's some sort of noodle dish, a chicken that's breaded, a large sausage, and mashed potatoes. So go ahead and dig in. This is the summer shanty of the local Zabug Ale. I believe they call it oh goodness, Zarug or something like that. Zaburger. I forget honestly, but that is not important. It tastes good. So, do enjoy. First thing you guys notice, taking a sip of the ale, it's very strong. It's probably the strongest ale you've had.
This
Just
is what I'm
by
thinking
itself.
as well.
Yeah.
I'll like, if I had skin, my face would blanch. Or if I had visible skin, I'd like. It's a lot.
Oh, hey, now this is the stuff. This is what I was looking for. This is great.
Yeah, it sure helps, doesn't it?
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
like
I mean, I
very
guess.
slowly nurse it.
You know, I just think a lot of the stuff that we get at bars is, you know, pretty weak compared to the stuff that you get in the forest.
What do you drink in the forest?
Oh, you know, everybody has their own brew.
I didn't know that. What are the different? How do you differentiate them? Like, what did you brew? What did the squirrels brew? Like, I'm really curious.
Okay, so the squirrels, let me tell you, very nutty. It was, you know, kind of earthy. You know, I think they used some mushrooms, some acorns. Oh, there was a little something else in there that I never could identify. You know, I don't have the palate for it, unfortunately. But, it was something. You know, I personally, always liked really just kind of throwing everything in a pot and seeing what it did. I wasn't the greatest, but, you know, I had a couple of wild nights is all I'm saying.
Oh.
No, I'm gonna stick to my Augish alcohol and to, you know, things that are served to us in bars. But I'm glad that you enjoyed yourself.
Oh yeah, the forest juice is great, but you know, you kind of have to work up to it.
The forest
The jungle juice.
No.
Like jungle juice, but in the forest.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I couldn't think of
my
a
god.
appropriate word that started with an F, so it just became
No,
forest
it's
juice.
perfect. It's very well
The
done.
forest ferment.
The forest ferment, I suppose.
Ew.
I don't know if Monday knows the word ferment though.
I'm just imagining like very strong kombucha, like.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's what.
It's-
I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Ew.
It's very strong kombucha, but you can see the mushrooms growing on the top.
Yeah, yeah. Strong acorn and dirt flavor.
It'll get you drunk, but it is not a clean drunk by any means.
Oh no.
It's a gritty drunk.
Oh.
nothing like a little, like, you know how you can have grits, right? It's like liquid grits.
Oh.
I'm just
God.
imagining like when you have
It's a
very
good
strong
earthy taste.
coffee, like Turkish coffee or something, and the grounds are still in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I'm thinking of is I've had like a beer, and I don't even remember what it was, but it was so like thick that it
Oh.
was like you would take a sip and you'd be like, I feel like I should chew.
Mm.
Oh, I don't
And
like
that's
that.
what I
Beer.
get from forest juice. I think it's real thick,
Oh.
it's real gritty. It's the kind of drink
Is
you
it-
drink and then wake up face down in a field, not knowing how you got there.
There's definitely
Is it-
something
is it-
living in it.
Is it like the texture of those like naked smoothies?
Yes.
Oh my
Where
god, I
it's like
forgot about
sludge.
those.
Yes.
With
Oh.
mushrooms, most likely.
With mushrooms and probably some
Magic
insects.
mushrooms.
And some bugs, probably.
Mm.
It's fine.
Sounds-
They're just
Depending
just
on who's
living.
making it.
Define mean some. What quantity is some?
More than 2.
Because
Oh,
we,
hey, now that
we've
depends
learned-
on who's making it. If I was the one making it, I put a healthy dose of bugs in there for the protein. You know, it helps with the hangover.
we've learned about your cooking in the last episode that you've been spiking our food with bugs. And I just...
It's the protein of the future. You got to get with the times. It is for the betterment of the environment.
So, you guys sit around for the like late morning, early afternoon, having a few drinks, and a meal. I would say, all together, Flame, you spend 7 silver. How many drinks do Trinity and Monday have at Irisfar?
Oh, at least 2.
Mishfar will probably stick with the 1.
Okay.
I'd say, well, how long are we here?
A couple hours.
I'd say 3 to 4.
Okay. So, Monday you spend 8 silver. Trinity you spend 4. Irisfar 2. And Remel you spend 3 silver
Woo!
on your pancake.
All right.
I'll round up and tip a full gold.
Okay.
Do I want to do math? No.
I
Um,
actually perfectly had 8 silver.
I also
Like, oh.
perfectly had 2 silver.
Very easy.
but your
Ain't
meal
gonna-
was 3 silver.
Oh shit.
Yeah, get right.
Now you
Uh,
get to round up a lot.
Getting rid of 10. Getting rid of 10 bronze.
So it is now about 2 or 3 in the afternoon. You guys had got a nice buzz going. Some of you ate some food. You're just sitting around kind of watching the tavern lazily as people kind of come and go. You notice that Everin just keeps polishing same glass for hours while he tells Susie to go around taking people's orders and do stuff, actually.
It's a little weird.
I
Just a little
think
bit.
Monday in a not stage whisper would be like, oh, that glass must be really dirty. Like, so dirty.
Mm-hmm.
Just Susie's just like, you have no idea how dirty it could be. It's so dirty that it keeps him so busy, right? Yep, just so busy. You know what? Actually, I think it is done, and I'm going to go to the back to take care of some paperwork. And just sets it down, turns, walks to the back door.
Do you like him? I asked to the waiter.
He pays me, and that's what matters most. He's a weird guy, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah, he seems kind of
Right.
weird.
Yeah. Well, you can keep the tip.
Well, thank you. I'm just glad
He
I...
asks.
Mhm.
If he asks, I didn't give a tip.
All right. I appreciate it. At least I kept him from turning this place into a burlesque. That's all I can count on for now. She kind of thanks you guys for the money, takes care of you, your trays and such. So, what's your guys' afternoon and evening look like?
Rimel's gonna see if there's a library he can go to.
Okay. Anybody else doing anything?
Trinity's gonna see if there's a magic shop. You know, being a college town for magic, there could be something cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of want to go, like, even though I'm not a magic user, I want to kind of peek around all the magic and knick-knack shops and see if there's anything, like, weird and cool that I
Yeah.
can
Okay.
nab.
Yeah, I think Monday would be
But-
cool doing that too. Just like poking around at stuff.
Yeah. Shopping.
Where's Lemure? Get him to carry our stuff.
Lemura's long.
No, we don't want him here. He's too drunk. He can't carry anything.
Walks
So
into the
first,
magic shop, shuts off something with his fireball.
yeah, right.
God.
Monday can just like carry all of you and your stuff. So
That's true.
First things first.
I'll eat your brains.
Rebel. You're gonna try to be looking for a public library.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So we'll say you split off, or would you like to go with them first to the magic shops and then split off
I
later?
can go first and split off later.
Okay. So you guys find a couple of different locations. You do find an enchanter and an alchemist. Alchemist is the location. You see a small sign that says Frederick's Kiss.
Ooh,
Frederick's
can I kiss
Kiss.
Frederick?
Down. Oh my god.
I don't know why I said that. I don't even like men.
I mean, maybe Frederick's not a man.
That's
True.
true.
We don't know yet. Could
All
be
we
not
know
named-
We don't.
It just could be a lady or a non-binary person named Frederick.
Yeah.
Right, right. I guess we will see.
All of these are true. Moment.
A slight segue, a very quick one. I love the nickname Fred for ladies, for like the name Winifred. I think it's just the cutest thing in the world.
Oh, that is really cute.
Oh, that
So
is
cute.
cute.
Yeah, because like instead of like Winnie, like
Yeah.
I like Fred. Like,
Freddie.
he's
Yeah.
so cute. Yeah, Fred
Also-
or Freddie.
Aw.
It reminds me of Winnipeg, which is also a really cool name.
Canada.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
Canada.
I guess it is.
We stand.
I have been to Winnipeg. I actually spent a night there once.
Very cool.
I ate at a Donato's.
I would like to go someday when we're allowed to leave our country.
Oh yeah.
Canada is great. You should visit me on the way because I'm on the way to Canada for you.
Consider it a thing if I can ever go to Canada.
Okay.
I mean, chances are I'd probably get to come see you before I get to go to Canada. Just like
Almost certainly.
almost certainly, more likely.
Yeah.
So, sorry. You guys enter Frederick's Kiss. You notice it's kind of in a major crossroad of the city. The street outside is kind of lined with a low, for most of you, it's about
Daddy, hunk rat.
Rebel's height stone wall. I'm sorry. I'm so glad that I pooped on my neighbor's lawn as the thumbnail.
Oh gosh, dang it.
I'm,
Well, since
I'm-
Gil broke
what?
the... Thank you so much for gifting that subscription, Drewsies, to I pooped on my neighbor's lawn. Thank you for gifting that subscription. I wasn't going to say it out loud until freaking Gil. Thanks, Drewsies. Thank you. I appreciate you, you little hoe. Gosh, dang
I'm
it.
just curious what their neighbor did to deserve it. Probably something.
Oh my
It was
god.
like
it
a
was
neighbor
probably
we
something
know
really
that did it.
shitty.
Yeah.
The other day we had someone subscribe and their name was Big Buff Sweaty Leather Daddy and I was gone. I was dead.
Oh, I love it. That's wonderful.
So, you guys enter Frederick's Kiss. There's, like I said, there's a small, low stone wall. It's kind of a wood-framed cabin almost. Looks like it's made out of kind of old dark oak. And there's a kind of tanned wooden roof. The walls as you enter are covered in moss. And then you see kind of a workshop section. Lots of potions and vials across the space. Bookshelves ranging around, all four walls. But not very well organized in the books. They're pretty disheveled and disorganized, kind of all over the place. And actually, as you guys enter, you notice kind of almost like street performers. There's a group of bards that are just kind of one's kind of playing a tune while all the others sing some sort of shanty.
Is it all Wonderwall because we're on a college campus?
It's all Wellerman, which is like the Wonderwall of shanties.
God.
Oh my gosh, it is. I love
I
it.
mean, have the sea shanties made it to our D&D game as well?
They have.
My
They must
mom
have.
has been asking us to have them on stream because people are telling her about them. I'm like, no, don't listen, don't do it.
I think
So
I think
stupid.
the real answer is we sing a Wonderwall as a sea shanty.
Ooh,
Perfect.
yes.
No.
Exactly what we wanted.
I can give it a shot
I will
right
not.
now.
Oh no.
Do you want
I
me to
would-
give it a shot?
No, because
No,
DMCA
DMCA.
is a little freaking. Well, actually, it's saving me right now. But usually.
Okay, fair enough.
What
Shakes my fist at the government.
real fast. Did any of you see the sea shanty that someone added Kermit into?
Yes. Oh my god.
God.
So good. Me too. It's so good.
That is amazing.
It's so good. Just look up Kermit's sea shanty. You should probably be able to find it.
I think it's the Wellerman
So-
too, isn't it?
It might be the Wellerman.
The worst song that I have ever heard. If you know who Tom Waits is,
Yes.
he did a cover of a bunch of what's the word? Like folk songs, traditional folk songs. And so but he did them all as sea shanties. So he did a cover, he did this version of Shenandoah, and it like it's the musical equivalent of a bowel movement. Please, I'll link it in chat. Please go listen to this later. It is phenomenal.
Oh my
It
gosh.
sounds like an experience.
I can't listen to it without breaking out crying from laughter.
Oh,
Anyway.
no.
So, you guys enter and you do see a young half-orcish man kind of standing behind the counter as you kind of notice this disarray everywhere. Hello, is there something I can do for you?
Yes.
Fine folks.
We were
Are
wondering.
you Frederick?
I am Frederick Budd, at your service.
Oh no.
Pleasure to meet you.
A
Dang it.
pleasure to meet you.
We were wondering, if you had any unique scrolls or, just items here to shop that you couldn't find in other places. This being a magic college town.
Well, we do have some not run-of-the-mill things, but scrolls aren't really my thing. That's gonna be if you want scrolls, you want to head over to the enchantment shop, the Academy of Wonders, ran by Rohitia. Nice lady and all, but me on the other hand, I got potions. If you want potions, if you want the Frederick's Kiss special, I got great potions. I got potions all around, you know? See all those beakers? Potions. More potions you can have a shake a stick at, huh?
Is it a lot of potions?
It's a lot of potions. It is a decent amount of potions just scattered about the room. What kind of potions you looking for? I got potion of water breathing. You want to be able to breathe water? That's pretty nice.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I got a potion of heroism. He'd be the greatest hero you ever thought of. You know, fearless. You want a potion of stamina? I got a potion of stamina.
What does that mean by potion of stamina?
Oh, you know, maybe something make you tired, and this keeps you, gives you a better chance of not being tired.
Well, what happens when it wears off?
Oh my
I mean, nothing. There's not really any ill effect.
Wow. It's like an elixir of freedom almost.
No, don't you do this.
You know-
Don't you freaking do
I'm
this.
picking up what you're laying down here, and
Ugh.
and it's not really. It's not a sex thing. It's actually
Trinity
not a
covers
sex thing.
Remmel's ears quickly. Jesus.
No. So, yeah, there are times where you're in the wilds and maybe something you need to travel for long periods of time, and without sleeping, or something like that, or sometimes there are things that just can make you tired, and this can give you a better chance of not being exhausted from it. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, that makes sense. I really don't know what sort of sex thing they were talking about.
I don't know either. Bye.
So worried
That's
about
just
it.
how it be sometimes, huh?
Yeah.
If you had
That's
to
the right
say
old Ainsley.
what your most interesting or like niche potion was, what would it be?
Oh, a most interesting or niche potion. That's a good question.
Oh, I'm full of them.
Oh, I like you. Well, let's see.
Guys, hold on one second. We just got an amazing raid. Oh my goodness gracious. Hello, the quest is history. I love your name. My name is PsycheSiren, and this is our campaign that has been going on for over 2 years. 2 years! Real quick, guys, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna show them the raid video. 1 second. So, hello, my name is PsycheSiren. Hello, Wyvern Flames. Oh, I love your name. I guess I do a lot of variety. Sorry, I'm really flustered. Thank you so much for that raid. I guess let me go ahead and show you what it is I do here. We have D&D on Sundays, but this is what usually happens.
Hello there. Oh, no!
There's two
The Smut Hut.
No, we're not naming it the friggin' Smut Hut! No!
Yay! He's not gonna mess with us. Oh, no!
Acorn
Oh, shit! You guys suck so much!
Welcome to PsycheSiren Streams. Join us. Join the community. You'll have a great time. You won't regret it. Go ahead. Subscribe today. Follow. Join our Discord. One of us. Forever. But yes, D&D is usually just a little snippet of what we do over here. I'm basically a mental health professional, a therapist who decided I'm gonna stream on Twitch and show people that we're people too, and getting mental health help is okay, cause we're normal. And then that backfired because, as you can see, we don't really act super normal. But anyway, hello Ham, hello Ryan, hello God, oh my. So on Sundays, I talk and chat, but audio belongs to the party. I just want to say thank you so much for picking me to raid. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna go back to playing, but thank you.
Well,
Okay, I'm back.
So in this PowerPoint presentation, I'll describe and explain how Cialis can be a valuable
No,
D&D item.
please, no, not for the new people, please. No.
See, dear new people, it is our purpose
Oh,
as
I
players
can't.
on Psyche Stream
No,
to torture her.
no.
And
Love
me.
you.
try to say the absolute worst thing possible whenever she comes back.
Right, exactly.
It's like the opposite of Critical Role. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah. So yeah, that's that. You were looking for something that might have been a little different, yeah?
Oh yeah, I'm looking for your weirdest potion.
Something weird. Yeah, I got weird. I could do weird. Yeah, let's get a little weird. All right. Let me think.
I don't want to get weird.
All right, a little less weird for you, huh? With the big furry one, let's get a little weird. All right. They just kind of like step through the bookshelves and like is rummaging through stuff. Where you at? All right. Let me see. Ooh, that one could be kind of weird. I like that. I like that a lot. All right. I do have a couple of things that could be nice. Depends how weird you want to get. You know, I got these 3 right here. This one, this pink one. It's a filter of love. You wanna charm a creature who's gonna drink it?
No, I'm already charming enough. Don't need help in that
Oh.
department.
Yeah, you know what? You're darn right. You're darn right about that one. Didn't even think about that. You wouldn't need this in a million years, charming you are. This one's an oil. You can apply it. So this is 2 applications to a weapon. It'll make you. Let's see. Let me read this real quick. Oh Lord. What do you say? Oh, my eyes. Here, let me get these.
The potion seller putting on like little tiny glasses.
Yeah, he's got normal glasses on, but he has like the extra little small frames. He kind of pushes those lenses down as well. All right. Oh, okay. So this works on abominations. So if you place this on your blade, you'll hurt an abomination more than you would have hurt it before.
Oh, now that is interesting. I do love blades. And also, abominations just sound like a good time, a good thing that you'd want to be hurting more.
Oh, yeah, exactly. That's exactly my point. All right. What else? Oh, yeah. So this third one's great. You see how it's all red and fiery? So what this does is this lets you breathe fire.
Oh,
That's pretty mental, isn't it?
it
Yeah,
does
pretty
sound
crazy.
fun.
I have another one that lets you do like a blast of water instead. If you'd like it, if you'd like that more.
Okay, so those are interesting as well. I usually shy away from fire, given I'm covered in fur, a bit of a fire hazard, if you will. But, those are very interesting. Well, I don't want to, hog all these potions to myself, but if anybody wants dibs on the fire breathing or the water spewing, I'm happy to just take this weird oil thing for the abominations.
I mean, I feel like it's sort of apropos that I kind of need to take the fire spitting one at least once. Don't you think?
Oh yeah, it's super fitting for you.
Yeah. Okay.
I suppose
I'll take the fire
you
one.
can.
You can make your own fire if you want it, Trinity. You can have it.
Can tieflings make fire through their mouths? Can't. Well,
No.
she's not
No,
completely
but you can cast
tiefling.
fire.
That's true.
Oh, I'm gonna have to look
But
into
you're-
that.
So wait. So do you have any like spells that are cast like in a cone or something? You just put like your hand in your mouth and shoot it out.
I
hands.
guess
Yeah,
I
just like-
can.
But I mean, the main problem you've been having is that all of your attacks are fire-based.
I know, you're right. I'll stay away from it. It's just a force of
Oh,
habit.
all fire-based, eh? A little one-dimensional, maybe? Maybe you need to
Yeah.
add to your game, Maybe you need a potion of water breath.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Real, real hydro pump, if you will.
Oh my
you-
god. I
hate
take it
and
back.
love
I
at
don't
the
want
same
it.
time.
I don't want
Emily,
it.
Are you gonna want the fire?
No,
potion?
no, you get
you
it.
sure?
I need to diversify.
I mean, yes, but
Yeah,
also like case
diversify
your
your
bliss.
assets.
Do you have
Okay,
any
so
that
go ahead.
deal in electricity?
Electricity, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Let me take a look. Let me. Oh lordy.
Oh, hey, that's
I'm
just what
rummaging
my friends
around.
call him.
What, Stone Cold Steve Irwin?
PsycheSiren Streams does not condone anything said on this channel by players featured
good
on
day.
PsycheSiren
Good
Streams.
day, mate. We
Please
love
don't
Steve
hold
Irwin
us
around
accountable
here.
for
Give me a good day,
anything you
mate.
hear
Give
here.
me a good eye, mate.
Please,
Let's go
dear
down
God.
to Barbie.
If any of you are actually from Australia, please don't take offense.
I
I
think
am.
Keanu is, isn't he?
Oh,
Keanu,
for the
that's
love of
terrible as my accent.
God.
Because it keeps slipping. Yeah, you're right, cop. You just you him like silently curse under his breath as he kind of like you hear a bunch of like jingling as glass vials are shook. You're like, oh shite. All right. Ah, yes, aye. This could work. This could work, eh? He brings over a vial, yeah. All right, listen. It's not lightning in the sense of you're gonna shoot lightning, but like you could be resistant to lightning, huh? Huh? How about that?
Huh. Maybe. I'll hold on to
Yeah.
it.
I think you want that. I think you want to be resistant to lightning. I think it'd be
Mhm.
real great for you. I think it'd be great for any of you. I mean,
Oh, hey, if you were resistant to lightning, I could throw my javelin at you, and that would be fun.
all right, you throw the javelin right at her. It wouldn't even
yeah.
do nearly as much damage as before. Maybe like a broken rib or something, but nothing crazy. I also have something fun. It's called the potion of it really just called potion of change. It's just kind of the simple name for it. I mean, people would probably call it different things in different places, but it just lets you change change your appearance, but it also lets you change your gender in any way you want, and it's permanent for a full day, as if it were full on like a polymorph.
Oh.
So I mean, you ask her like some fun ones, or something a little different. Maybe not just combat focused. If you need to sneak in or be somebody else, and they'll be like, well, maybe it's just an illusion. Let me touch your face, and be like, look, face. You're like, what? What? You don't think I got titties? Oh, I got titties. They're right here. They're real as fuck.
Look, now you've got Shaq going penis for a day. I can't.
Yeah,
I
right. You
can't.
have a penis for a day. You imagine having a penis for an entire day. I mean, I have it every day, but like maybe for the people that don't have penis here.
What happens if you have one and you take it? Do you get another one?
No, unfortunately, I mean, you could make an illusionary one, but
Does
I don't
your
really
penis
think you
get a
can.
penis?
And you don't really get a second penis. I
Oh.
don't think so. I mean, maybe if you made yourself like a shark person.
Rimmel!
I was just curious about.
Like, do you have like a
specific-
special type of plan
He
for a second?
doesn't
Maybe
need-
some
I
business
don't-
has
no, I
like
don't
double
need
penis
it.
day.
He's a minor. He shouldn't even be talking about
In
this.
front
No,
of
that's
all
right.
these
Don't talk
new
about
people.
penises. You're too young.
Oh, hey, now, I believe in sex education. So, if you're going to talk about, double penises anywhere, you should feel free to talk about it, in the presence of adults.
That's true.
You know what? That's
true.
a very level-headed way of looking at it.
Thank
I
you.
like it.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, you just can't, be, keeping all that information to yourselves. That's how kids end up in bad situations.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's
That's true.
true.
This one's, there's a lot of college students and the youth. They're trying to figure out some things about themselves. So this is one is actually pretty common amongst those groups. Also, in the vein of being sneaky, I've had some thieves guilds buy it from me in the past. Oh, lost it there almost. But yeah, it can be a multitude of uses.
I definitely would have liked this when I was younger.
Yeah, you know what? I've heard that one quite a lot, actually.
The kids are all right.
The kids are all right. So, what? I've shown you some of our wares. Are you interested? Is there anything we're looking to purchase here?
I'll take the fire breathing one.
All right, fire breathing. That'll be 300 gold pieces.
No problem at all. I
Yeah.
get it over.
Excellent.
Oh, and I'd like the sword oil, please. Or, well, the blade oil.
All right, blade oil. All right, it will be clean 250 gold.
Alrighty.
There is the potion of fire breath.
Who is this guy yelling in this soundtrack? It's
It
cracking
sounds
me
okay.
up.
Okay,
It
Pixie,
sounds
Pixie.
like
Does
Bunger.
it not sound like the dude from Darkest Dungeon? The Doomsday guy is like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa," and then like gives you
does.
stress.
It sounds
him.
just like him. Oh.
It makes me think of freaking Bug Snacks with Bunger, and I'm dying every time I hear him. I can't.
I need to play some more Darkest Dungeon. It's been a while.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna actually edit these, or not that one. I'm gonna edit this one so that's a bit more.
Man, if we need to fight any abominations, I will deal so much damage.
What did I just do?
Then we don't encounter abominations for the next year.
And then we do eventually, and I'm like,
Dominating
wait,
control.
did I have something for that?
2022. Wait, I have this.
Can I say something mean?
Go for it.
Someone said we don't encounter any abominations for the next year, but I don't know. We should probably look in the mirror or something.
The only abomination here is me. A peanut burger.
Don't read chat!
A bungo with change potion. All right, chat's going on a right old trip.
I'm gonna mute you.
All right, so 350. 250. Anybody else buying anything?
How much is the lightning resistance?
Oh, lightning resistance. I'll run you a bit more than the rest because lightning's pretty strong, pretty good resistances. That'll be 450 gold pieces.
450?
Yep, right. That gives you 24 hours of being resistant to lightning. Imagine you get struck by lightning. You gonna wish you had that, huh?
Yeah, but how am I gonna know to take it before that happens?
Well, hey, listen, I'm not a fortune teller. I'm just a potion seller.
Oh god. I can do 400. But 450.
You got something to trade? Maybe for the extra 50 gold?
I don't think Trinity has anything to trade, actually. Nah, I don't think I'll be buying it then.
All right.
Here,
Yeah.
I can front the 50
No,
gold.
no,
Don't
Rambo,
worry.
no, it's not worth it. No.
No, it's fine. Here,
No.
I mean, the little one says he can front the gold, huh?
there you go.
All right. 450 gold. I've got 50 of it at 400.
All right, here you go.
All right. Wonderful. And anything else? Change potion? Anything?
If any of you get the change potion, I can't.
You give that to me in like real life?
I wish. Matt, honestly, a high fantasy setting would do so much for the queer community.
Oh my.
True.
Yes.
I
So the game that I plan on Fridays with Bevan's siblings, so my sibling-in-law, they created the potion of change your gender, which no, trans your gender. Let me see exactly how they spell it. Give me one moment. Which is basically just, a potion to change your gender, but they've created like an entirely like homebrew what's what I'm looking for? Like religion that like it's all about making people happy with the way they present themselves, and it's just a very fun idea.
I like it.
Here we go. It is spelled just like this. Boop. So it's just
hell
spelled
yes.
very badly, but good. It's good.
If you can like ship that to me, expedite it, I could just get this all over with rather than stretching it out over a couple years. That would just be wonderful.
Just one quick, one and done. You guys have been making me laugh so hard that I have my laughing cough again.
No, no.
no.
My asthma laugh.
What can I say except you're welcome?
oh my god.
So, like, you know what? I'm gonna buy the change potion.
No.
All right, now we're rolling. So, all right. So, since you guys already bought so much from me, I'll give you the student price for it. It's only 50 gold pieces, and it's yours.
Oh, hey, you got it. And we're all students of life. So,
Ain't that right? I'm a student all the time, still learning daily about potions. So much we can do.
Oh
So
my
much we can
gosh,
still
we just got
learn.
another raid.
Welcome, raiders.
No, don't tell them what we've been talking about. Stop it. No, they're new people. Hello, Order of the League. It's good to see you. I'll be right back, y'all. Hold on. So, hello. Oh, Mrs. Weird Friends. I love your name. My name is PsycheSiren. Every Sunday we stream D&D. But usually, this is what happens on this channel. Hello there. Oh, no. There's two
The Smut Hut.
No, we're not naming it the friggin' Smut Hut! No! Yay! He's not gonna mess with us. Oh, no!
Acorn
Oh, shit! You guys suck so much! Welcome to PsycheSiren Streams. Join us. Join the community. You'll have a great time. You won't regret it. Go ahead. Subscribe today. Follow. Join our Discord. One of us. Forever. So, yeah, we stream a lot of variety nonsense, a lot of fun games, just constant chaos. The only thing that ties it all together is please do not expect any skill from me, only entertainment. I am a therapist who decided she would stream and, make people not scared to go get therapy. But I think I may have done the opposite. But yes, y'all, check out Order of the League. Thank you so much for picking me to raid. I appreciate y'all so much. This campaign we're in has been going on for over 2 years. We have a VODs YouTube channel, if any of you want to ever catch up. On Sundays, I talk to chat through typing, and I keep the audio to my party. So usually, I'm a lot more interactive, but today I respect the party and chat with them. And speaking of them, let's go ahead and join them. Okay, I'm back.
I thought you were like out of the call or something was happening because I was like, man, it's been quiet for such a long time. But Hello, welcome back.
Hello, I am here.
So, Monday bought the potion of change, or bought a potion of change. Is there anything else you guys would like to do in this store?
Nope. Not for
Nope.
Remley. He's good.
All right. Well, you guys have a lovely day. Enjoy Zarburg and everything it has to offer. And if you ever need to come back and look for some more potions, well, you know who to go to.
Oh, hey, you got it. High five.
High five. Gives you a high five. He's 6'4", so he's still short on you, but he's not short.
Monday does not
Holy
play
fuck.
keep away with her hand. She's not being mean.
All right. Strong one on you. Yeah, he's free to come back and have a chat.
Oh, hey, maybe. I don't think we'll be around too long, but you've been an interesting guy for sure.
You know, if you're ever looking for work too, sure I can find something. Strapping adventurers such as yourselves. But hey, you get on with your day. If you ever looking for something, I'm here.
Monday gives
For
a
sure.
cheery wave and leaves with her 2 potions, one in each hand. She considers mixing them together, but she doesn't think that would do anything.
No.
You do more damage to abominations, and you also help them achieve their body that they've always wanted.
Yeah, you can cure body dysmorphia and kill abominations at the same time.
I mean, that sounds like a win-win scenario.
Right. I mean,
Problem
who
solved.
wouldn't want that?
I'm just concerned about how you would use this, though, because one of these potions is meant to be drank. The other is meant to go on your blade. Like, usually things you put on your blade, you don't also put in your body.
Well, it depends
I
on
usually
how
put
you
them in
use
someone else's body.
Yeah, it usually
Yeah.
goes in someone else's.
Depending. I'm sorry. I'm looking. I can't. It's really hard to focus when I see Psyche saying the thing that she just did.
No! Don't pay attention to chat. No.
No,
The next person who says Thundercock in chat, I will ban you. The next person.
No.
So speaking of that, like, if you use the shape-shifting potion first, you can use the other one on a different type of blade.
Exactly.
And it's oil already.
Monday was just, galaxy braining here. That was her plan all along.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, just give you guys very different and unique things and see what weird ways you come up to use them.
I think the real answer is you mix the trans potion with the fire breathing one, and then you can be flaming. Sorry.
We have had
So-
2 raids with new people.
What
and
would you
this
guys
is
like to
crazy.
do now that you've left Frederick's kids?
I don't
No,
ever want
he
to come
really
back
wasn't
here
that-
again.
He really wasn't that kissable. Maybe.
Oh,
that's
I
just
find that offensive.
We're not in the shop. I would not say that in front of him.
No, I know.
No, he stuck his head out the window.
Yeah.
He took a potion of awareness and could hear us through walls.
Stop snooping.
Pocket like a
That-
top. Pocket
that-
like a
that-
top.
That makes you less kissable. I actually as we are searching for magic shops, I would want to find a shop. You said that the lightning sigil could be put into weapons and stuff.
Oh yes, you have the rune.
Yeah, I have the rune and I would like to use it.
Yes. Yeah, so you head over to the Enchanters because it's the other magical shop.
Okay.
That Frederick or Freddy as his friends call him, pointed out to you. So you see, it doesn't take you too long. A couple more back streets. In typical college town fashion, it's hidden in a side street where no one would normally find it. you see a large, this time, large wooden sign that hangs down from the kind of an overhanging balcony. It says the Academy of Wonders. Weirdly enough, there is kind of a section here where a town crier sits just outside of this small alleyway on the street. You just hear him, hear thee, large shutdown over in Floss, mechanical failure or sabotage unknown. Authorities investigating. Impero pushback past the mountain range. Impero military on the rise? Who knows? Words is it could be. And then there's one other thing which I need to go find. Where are you at? There you are. Okay. The last thing he says is strange behaviors located in the southeastern corners of Zandia. Village gone mad. Who's to say? Military sent out to investigate.
Mm.
And those are the pieces of news that the town crier repeats.
Village gone mad. What? I wonder what happened.
Well, that is pretty ominous.
Should
What
we
if that's
ask?
about the place we just left?
Memo goes up and asks for more information about it.
Hello there.
Oh, hi. What happened to
Can
that
we?
village?
Well,
Went mad?
Well, there was apparently a small village, coastal city along the south. It's called Thorndale. And it's gone a little bit screwy. They don't really know why. You know, people maybe attacking each other or something. Could be a land dispute. But they sent the military to check it out because it's kind of strange and abnormal. So they're gonna take a peek and see what's what.
Are we gonna be going down in that direction at any point?
I mean, it's up to you guys. It's not on your way to anything. You're kind of wanting to stop in Schloss, I think, to see a jeweler for Monday.
Yes, I would like to go to Schloss to get horns on my tiara.
I think we're gonna take a boat back to Bellevue, right?
Yeah, after that, you're planning on taking a ship back to Bellevue because you didn't have a teleportation circle there as of yet, which is opposite directions of Thorndale.
What was
We could just take a teleportation circle back.
True.
So quick check. The things that he mentioned were the war between Impero and Zandir, with Impero gaining. There's Thorndale gone mad, and the army dispatched. And what was the other one?
So the first one was that there was a foundry meltdown in Fluss, which you guys are familiar with. The second one was that Impero pushed back. Impero their border was once beyond the Filburn Mountains. It is now pushed beyond it for the most part.
And
Are they
at war with Zandir? Are they at war with...
They have been in the past. Actively, there's no war that you know of, but it's a constant like Cold War border shuffle where everyone's
like a Kashmir kind of thing.
Yeah, they're all staring at each other. It's like North and South Korea. There's a DMZ and everyone just kind of looks at each other and they're waiting for someone to pull the trigger.
Right. Okay.
Like these kingdoms have historically, actually make a history check.
Oh boy.
All of you can.
Okay. I was like,
Yours
why
would
you
not
do
know
not
about
want
this.
me? You do not want me making this check.
Nat 20, apparently.
Okay.
For
I got
freaking
it.
history.
Remel with his
Hold
new
on.
proficiency.
Yeah.
So I need to find dice that match my nails. All right, there we go. Oh, that was a bad idea. 3. I don't know a damn thing, my dude.
All right. We'll say you're kind of thinking out loud whenever Trinity and Remel chime in that the kingdoms have been at war twice. Once when Impera was at its height, it carved out a large portion of Zandir, and definitely pushed way beyond the eastern mountains, even all the way to Fluss and almost to Tiran. But then the second war, Zandir pushed Impero entirely out of its region and actually took ground that was once Impero's. Also, on secondary notice, the unrecognized kingdom of Pyre was also all Impero territory, but there was an internal civil strife. I wouldn't even call it a war. Just a group separated off and said no. And Impero's military has been too weakened from the Zendirian conflict to deal with it yet.
Okay.
But technically, Pyre and Impero are in open conflict, and only select kingdoms recognize Pyre as an independent state, including Zandir, because, fuck Impero.
No. Enemy of your enemy kind of thing.
Yes. So there's kind of just a quick, brief political landscape that you guys would generally know by living in the world. Especially of Remel being a resident of Rayum, being a bordering kingdom to Impero.
Bella too, probably.
Yeah. So, that is what you hear. I'll let you guys continue discussing if there's anything else you guys want to talk about before you enter the enchantment shop.
I think I'm all set.
Okay. All right. So you enter the Academy of Wonder. As you enter, it is a human woman, very tall, 6'3". She is let's see. She has the same, almost the same muscle definition as Monday. She just kind of stands kind of broad-shouldered. Hey. What's up? How are you guys doing today?
How does she compare to me?
So what's your height?
My height? I'm like 162. I mean, I don't care about the height. I care about the muscles. Come on.
She's on par.
Okay.
God, it's like that scene in Full Metal Alchemist where there's like two big buff.
Except there's 3.
There's 4. Bella's here too.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
Bella's
right, 4. Meanwhile,
Don't you-
Remel, Irisfar, and Trinity are just like, what the heck is going on here?
At first, just gently flexing as we begin speaking to each other.
Oh, God. It's like a dance.
Yeah, just kind of kind of points in direction, like kind of stretches the arms, like, yeah. So how's it going? Something I can do for you guys? Need enchantment? Anything going on? You need?
Yes, actually. And I'll
Yeah.
stop flexing for a second, and I'll walk.
Monday flexes double behind you.
We want to look over
She,
here. It's like a pose pointing.
And Ronisha double flexes her arms as she pulls her hair back into a ponytail.
Monday is like doing the Captain America stance, like hands on her hips, just like muscles tense.
I kind of imagine you're doing the the Old Spice individual pack thing.
Yes.
I have to say, as cursed as chat is, they have a good point. They're saying it's the JoJo poses.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Instead of America's ass, that's the Latif Forest's ass.
Oh my god.
Um,
I love it.
so I'll bring up. What's your name, by the way? I'm Flame.
Rohisha, nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you as well. I acquired this rune a while back, and I was wondering if I could perhaps chant one of my blades with it.
Yeah, I can do that.
Right.
I can put it into one of them. Let me see your blades.
I'm not a magic user. Presumably, if a weapon already has a magical effect, you can't add an additional enchantment.
It depends on the magic. What do you got
Right.
going on right now on your blades?
Well, I guess. So I'll pull out a scimitar and one of the tooth sticks.
Mhm.
Like, so these are the two things I'm working with. You can tell this is got a little bit stronger than most weapons, and it has some. Whenever I really hit someone good with it, it can kind of direct them a little bit.
I see that. I see that these are handmade too. Good craftsmanship. Very
Now
nice.
back to Iris Faris. He made them for me. Really appreciate it.
Just gives you a nod.
She knows the nod.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so let me see if I can't find. She definitely looks like this character from Dora Hedoro that's just fucking shredded.
Oh, thank God.
I love that
Oh,
anime.
love her. Yes.
So she kind of just looks down at you guys. Huh.
Or across. or
So
up.
here's what I can do. With this blade, and she points to the ones made from the bear, the ones that Iriswar made,
Right.
I can replace the enchantment. I can't add a second one on these. Just because of the nature of the blades. There are some weapons that are crafted to hold multiple enchantments, but they're rarer, harder to find, and take a lot of time to make.
Right. That was sort of my expectation.
Mhm.
So, totally
So,
fine.
all right, if you're okay with that, I can make that happen. It looks like you already have the rune, so that'll help. It'll be a simple 400 gold pieces for the removal and for the new enchantment.
Sorry. By I expected that, I mean, that's why I have this other blade here.
Oh, okay. You're just wanting to put it on this blade. All right, easily enough. Okay, just for the addition, 250 gold pieces.
Sounds good, and I'll pay that.
All right. Anything else I can help you guys with?
Got any daggers?
I unfortunately, daggers are not my specialty here.
Ah, darn. Okay.
Do you have any scrolls?
I do have some scrolls, yes.
I'd like to see those.
All right. She kind of pulls out like a small catalog almost of scrolls. I have everything from scrolls of thaumaturgy and prestidigitation all the way up to a scroll of fireball. A scroll of haste, a scroll of spider climb.
Oh no, not that one.
Raoul just grins.
Scroll of alarm.
Ooh, how much is that scroll of alarm?
The scroll of alarm. That one is 325 gold pieces.
Anything in the fireball category that isn't fireball?
So, damaging, but not fire.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let me go take a look in the back real quick. Kind of takes a moment, searches through a couple of different drawers, and you hear some rummaging. Comes back out. The closest thing I'm gonna have for you is gonna probably be this one. Takes, had 2 scrolls in her hands that she was looking at. And hands one to you. It says lightning sphere.
Ooh. How much for
So-
that one?
Lightning sphere. Let me see. One second. 350 gold pieces.
I'll take it.
It comes with the necessary spell components as well.
Okay.
So, kind of hands you a small vial. Like, here you go. In case you didn't have these already, but you're kind of a magic user, it looks like, so you might have. Which some of it's pretty similar. It's a pinch of brimstone, some tallow, some powdered iron.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing major. It doesn't consume it. But yes. So you have so the flaming spear spell, but it's all lightning damage, and it's a lightning spear instead of a flaming one.
Ooh. Okay.
So she kind of hands that over to you. You do the transaction there. You pay a gold. Anything else I can help you guys with, or should I be getting to work on this rune?
I'm good.
All set. You.
Yeah.
All right.
Me.
Flame, make a stealth check.
What? Oh God. Oh God.
For those of you in chat who can't read what was written, Flame's character whispered next to Monday, she is eminently more kissable than Freddy. So Gil is having the character roll to see if she
How-
heard.
How? What's extra? A flaming. That was an awful pun. Stealth.
Yeah.
Stealth. How about a 24?
All right. Didn't hear anything. Nobody heard
What?
anything.
I mean, I would hope
Except for Monday.
Monday did.
Yeah, no, Monday's the only one I heard. Only the desired recipient. Okay.
But
Mhm.
when Monday whispered back, she was not really trying to be quiet about it. As
Oh,
we know, Monday does not know how to
no.
whisper. So suddenly they're just, oh, for sure.
Oh,
Everyone
She
just kind
did-
of
she
looks at
doesn't-
Monday. What?
She doesn't pay it any mind. So you guys finish your business at the shop. Is there anything else you guys would like to do before you kind of find your tavern or settle down at for the night?
didn't we want to go to the library?
Yes.
Yep, Remmel did.
Remel's just gonna go and read probably for the rest of the day, so whoever wants to join can join.
Okay. Any specific topics you're looking for?
History, Crimson Forest, anything on that?
Okay. Roll a history check for me. I should roll an investigation check.
All right. Well, before he goes in, he's gonna cast Mage Armor. And wild magic surge goes off.
Lord.
Oh no! Fireball's the library.
That's a 9.
Okay, not fireball.
Which one is
Not
fireball?
fireball. 9 is you cast magic missiles. Spell.
Where
So
does it go?
that means what, like 7 or 8 darts? I don't know. What's your target?
Oh, a rock nearby.
All right. Suddenly, in the middle of the city, a kind of magic circle appears underneath Rebel, and Rebel's like, "Oh shit!" And a bunch of magical darts shoot out of Rebel and explode into into a rock on the ground. Nearby passerbys stand for a moment. A guard actually kind of starts walking over. Is there anything the matter here? Is everything
Oh,
okay?
Sorry, I sneezed.
You sneezed
Yeah, I've been having some really bad
and
allergies.
shot magical darts out and destroyed this poor rock.
It's a family curse. It happens. Won't happen again. Got some medicine for my allergies.
Roll a persuasion check.
I mean, it's a magical college town. A young man accidentally setting off magic missile. I mean,
It could have been fireball.
Persuasion. Non-natural 20.
Okay. Yeah, it would have been 7 darts. Okay. You just kind of.
Pew, pew, pew.
It's like when those people who like sneeze multiple times when they sneeze and it's never just the once.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that, but with magic missile.
Also, what was I rolling for? Was I rolling a history check or an investigation check?
Investigation. And then, as you kind of talk to him, he's just like, just make sure it doesn't happen again, please.
Yep, no worries.
Not on my shift, at least.
Also, I rolled an 11 for investigation.
Okay.
And that was with Tides of Chaos, and then also using a luck.
Oof.
And then I also had to use a luck for that persuasion check. My rolls have been bad. I've rolled like 4 8s, a couple 6s, nothing above 13. And only 1 13.
Tragic day for you.
I know.
So, investigating through the area, you don't find anything massive of note. There's not a lot on it other than it's appeared in the last 50 years and it suddenly has gotten bigger, taking over the old Calga woods that were there previously. They have now become the Crimson Wood.
Mm-hmm.
Outside that, just kind of regurgitating the same information you've already heard before, seen before, that the trees bleed there,
Yes.
and that the wood is somehow cursed or something is very wrong, and Caligar keeps an eye on it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, other than that, you spend your afternoon and evening studying a variety of historical books, learning a bit more about the political tension between Pyron and Pero, just generally kind of educating yourself and having a good old time. Is there anything else anyone would like to do before evening time?
Yeah, I feel like you're as far as just be ready to the tavern.
Okay.
Can I flip out of the group and find an armor shop?
Yeah. You'd be pretty easily enough to find one after asking around a little bit and wandering town a bit. Wouldn't take too long till you find the Grooved Weapons. Or no, you're looking for Armor Smith, right?
Armor smith. Yep.
Okay.
The grooved breastplate.
Oh no, wait. No, this place sells it too. Yeah, you would have found this one first. So, the group of weapons, you're gonna walk in and a dwarf standing there before you. Hi, hello. My name is Curry. Is there anything I can do for you?
Yeah. A friend of mine is learning the martial arts, as it were, and obviously I'm fully equipped, but she could use a little help, and I don't. I kind of want to surprise her. So, do you just looking for something small? So, do you have like? Oh God, our greaves are like the forearm
Thank
ones,
you
right?
so much for the follow, gamer. I hope
Yeah.
you're having a great day. Thank you.
Or like a van brace?
Like what's the forearm thing, right?
Like armor, right? Bracers?
Yeah, bracers. Yeah. Do you have any like bracers? Just like a starting thing, you know. Tend to get hit around the hands a lot when you're practicing.
Aye.
Sort of thing.
They're not going to help against real fighting or anything like that, but they'll be
yeah, well-
perfect for practice fight.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
All right. Yeah, I got a pair of bracers, a pair of training braces I can give you. For around 2 gold.
Oh, for sure. And I'll give.
Okay. Gives you some definitely. Excuse me. Some practice bracers. Somebody practicing making bracers. They're functional, but they're definitely not. You can tell that they wouldn't be as durable for real strikes coming from a steel sword.
Right, but while we're doing practicing, they'll be fine.
Yes, they would definitely suffice for that.
Cool. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
No problem at all. If you need anything else, you know where to find me.
I will just like hide those somewhere.
Okay. Well,
Appreciate
as you return from your little errand, you guys all kick back and relax for the evening, having a night's meal, and that is where we'll pick up next time, as you guys kind of take one final night to relax before you hear out Zalia's request.
Ooh,
Excited.
this is a nice like chill episode after a whole lot of literal hell.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
And a resurrection.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, so okay, but the resurrection was a nice thing. Like it was like a nice bow tie on a bad arc. It was a happy ending. So like
It
even that was still a little bit of a relief.
Yeah.
It was like I think there was like a lot of like stress leading up to that resurrection, but once it was done, it was like,
Right.
phew, we didn't fuck it up.
Right.
This feels like, you know how anime, like TV shows will have like all these long arcs, and then occasionally they'll have these like
Beach
they're
episode.
still connected to the story, but like they've got the beach episode or like the shopping trip, or this felt kind of like that.
I just can't
It's
wait
nice.
to see what kind of place Trinity's dad picked for all of us. Like, that's what really is concerning me.
Oh god. She walks in, hello, it's a brothel.
Hey everyone, we're staying at the sorority. Oh my God.
Welcome to Delta Kappa Phi.
Oh my god. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for being on the show, even though you guys were pretty cursed. Not gonna lie. Like, we've had some sessions that just really stand out, and this is one.
Oh, I would expect nothing less from us.
Nothing less.
True.
Not at this point. Thank you all so much, and I will talk to y'all later. Goodbye, Wandering Six.
Bye.
All right, everyone. We are going to go ahead and end for the day. Thank you so much for tuning in. Huge shout out to Order of the League. Thank you so much. The Quest is history. Y'all, go give them a follow. Check them out. Thank you so much, Gamer, for the follow. Take care, everyone. Until next time. Goodbye.
surrounded